Yesterday was Thursday, today is Friday.
And welcome back, Oklahoma City Public Schools Social Studies. This is Peter Brown. It is Friday, April 2nd, and I'm here for your Friday update. And I am so excited today because we're going to talk about the return to campus plan. For over a year, our students have been out of school, off campus. We haven't had the whole group back on campus. And April 6th, Tuesday, is the day we will have all of our students back on campus. So this is a celebration. We are excited. Realize Monday will be a virtual day. Students will be at home doing remote learning. And Tuesday through Friday, we will have all of our students at school. No more AB schedule. If you have questions or you need any support, please let me know. Reach out, email me, pdbrown@okcps.org. You can call me 405-07293. I will chat with you. I will help any way I can. I will provide any support that I can. Next, we're going to talk about assessment. And it's a good thing. We can celebrate. State testing is coming up. For social studies, we have the 11th grade test, which covers U.S. history. It is going to be given to all 11th grade students. So even if your student is an IB student or they are not currently in U.S. history, they will take the 11th grade CCRA. The test is a mixture of U.S. history and civics. However, both of these all the standards are from the U.S. history class. So half of the standards are U.S. history, half of the standards are civics, but it's all U.S. history. It's a field test. So again, we can relax knowing that our students are not going to be scored. The scores are not going to be calculated. The state's looking at participation. So we need to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to ensure that we have 100% of students. I've had a lot of questions about benchmarks for high school, and are we going to have benchmarks because of some language that was sent out in an email? Yes, we will have Q3 benchmarks for high school. For middle school, we will have part 1 and part 2. For high school, it'll be just part 1. For 3rd and 4th grade, we will not have an interim assessment. So April 5th through 9th, 3rd quarter interim benchmark. The window will open. I believe they should go out today. It should go out Friday. You should have access to those. High school, you will have access next week. So I want to explain a little bit about the part 2s. 7th grade, congratulations. You are done with your part 2 because you have completed the CPBL unit. 7th grade will only have the 25-question multiple choice portion of the assessment. 5th, 6th, and 8th grade. The assessment is in Mastery Connect for teachers to enter scores. The actual assessment is not in Mastery Connect. It will be completed through Canvas. And the assessments are shared in the Canvas Commons. Hi, I wanted to clear up some questions I've heard about the Q3 benchmark part 2 for 5th, 6th, and 8th grades. So if you look at the benchmark once it gets to your tracker, what you'll notice is when you click View Assessment, you only see the rubric. The assessment is there for you to enter your scores. It is not there for students to actually do the assessment on Mastery Connect. If you scroll down, you will see this. Please download the benchmark part 2 from the Canvas Commons with a tiny URL. It's listed as an assignment, and you'll load it into each course, and the student will complete the benchmark in Google Docs. That way, students will have seamless access to all parts of the assessment. They'll be able to see the first question all the way through without having to go back and forth and toggle questions from inside Mastery Connect. So it will be in the Canvas Commons. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. When you get to Canvas, click on the Commons on the left side of the screen, and then you can look up OKCPS benchmark. And let's go ahead and say Q3. And what we should see, here we are, 8th grade U.S. History, Quarter 3 Benchmark, Part 2. You will take this information here and you will click Import. And you will select the course you want it to go to. I will go ahead and put it in my sandbox. And I'm going to import into that course. So now I'm going to go back to courses. And I'm going to click on my sandbox. Inside my sandbox, I'm going to click on assignments. And let me scroll down. So 8th grade, Quarter 3 U.S. History Benchmark, Part 2. If I click on this, one of the things you'll notice, it has the writing task up here. It has helpful vocabulary, background information. Students will see it has the rubric as well. And then down below, it'll say it load into a new tab. So we're telling students what they need to do on the assessment. And then we click and we open a new tab, and the new tab will have the assessment in a Google Doc. If you have questions, again, feel free to email me. I will gladly chat about it and make sure that we have everything where we need it to be. Here is the link to those assessments again in the Canvas Commons. You can find them here. 5th grade, we're covering standards 1 through 3, 6th and 7th. You know we cover all the standards all the time. 8th grade, you have standard 1 through 6. The Part 2 topics, 5th grade is Valley Forge. 6th grade, we're going to talk about Mexico City, really Mexico City as an example, as a case study of how do large cities interact with the environment and how does that change. And then for 8th grade, we have the Louisiana Purchase. High school, 9th grade, there will be civics and Oklahoma history. 9th grade teachers, if you're teaching civics, make sure that you have the personal financial literacy tracker. You must have a PFL tracker to get the assessment. World history, we're covering standards 1 through 5, and then government standards 1 through 4. Next thing I want to talk about is Canvas. I've put a lot of things on Canvas. I want teachers to be aware. If you teach middle school, the 4th 9 weeks is available in Canvas. You do not have to download these. You do not have to use them. What I did is took all the resources from the units, from the unit plans, and I put them into Canvas modules. So it isn't going to tell you exactly how to teach, but it is going to be a collection of what you can teach and opportunities for you to pick and choose through that. So please note that we have the 4th 9 weeks for all of middle school in Canvas. High school teachers, save the date for the Constitutional Rights Foundation. The Constitutional Rights Foundation is putting on a professional development for teachers in Oklahoma. They have the Sumner's Foundation grant, and they are working specifically with teachers in Oklahoma, and they've asked me if I could help them out. April 28th, which is a Wednesday, they are hosting a professional development virtually from 2:45 to 3:45 based off of feedback from teachers. They will provide you with lesson resources. They will provide you with the content. They will model the lesson. This is going to be a really great session. More details to come, but save the date, April 28th from 2:45 to 3:45. There's going to be a great learning opportunity. April 6th and 13th, there will be one-day seminars from Teaching American History, and it's hosted by the Oklahoma Council for the Social Studies. Just be aware this is available from 3:50, so 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Basically, it's going to be a 1-hour seminar looking at a short speech from Hoover, and I believe the second one is over the Great Depression as well. So those are a couple of learning opportunities for our teachers. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email is pdbrown@okcps.org. You can call me 587-0293. I'm always willing to help, and I'm always glad to get to chat with teachers. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you or any way that I can support you all. Hey, I hope you all have a great Friday. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Today, yeah.